What's up, guys? This is Ronnie with Bike Talk. I just got done with 4 miles fairly quickly. I'm getting way better as a rider. I had a lot of new stuff to try out today on the trail. One was this awesome uniform I got. It's the leg, I don't know, like they constrict around your leg so there's no sliding. Everything's tight. A lot of people think this is dorky. It really has a purpose. And then the new, I don't know which one to call this. It's like a jacket kind of short sleeve thing with the zipper. Zips all the way up so you can get, if it gets a little colder, it goes around your neck. This is the summer one. They have a winter one, which I'll be purchasing soon because I plan on riding as long as I can this year. Still rocking my same flat shoes, no clips, flat pedals, sport socks. Everything is... I am really surprised that everything I've purchased with just doing a little bit of research has really paid off, because I have had zero problems. Even with my new helmet I just purchased because of my surgery I had. I got a root crown wisdom tooth done, whatever you want to call it, wisdom tooth pulled. But this helmet, it's the Pro model. It's got a weird name. If you can pronounce it, good for you. Adjustability, has the sweet twist snap thingy in the back, and then of course the traditional snap-in chin strap. Really awesome to be vented on the trail. The one thing that was different getting used to was, what if I do go down? You know, like, I don't have all this protected anymore. So I was getting used to that. The one-by system did really good. I love it. I do not miss the front shifter. I rarely ever used it, and when I did, it was always a mistake, because then I had to change my rear gears to compensate for the torque ratio. So I'm single 32 in the front, narrow wide. Everything feels really good on the bike. The bike is really loose right now. There's no rigidness to it, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It means that I'm literally going to have to go through every bolt on the bike, loosen it back up, retighten it, and make sure things are good, because I don't want to wear out bearings from excessive looseness. The rear derailleur needs a lot of adjusting. The gears, okay, so the way you want your gear to work is, I think the actual proper thing is, okay, if you take a chain ring and you look at the very top half, which is usually about 4 to 5 teeth, you want every revolution of that to be a shift. And it's really hard to get it perfect. There's bike shop techniques, and there might be a possibility of what I have to do is take it in and have them set it up. The wheels, tires are still doing good. The bearings, yeah, I have no complaints. The bars feel great. The brakes are going to be due for some new pads, because I ride the crap out of it. Not riding my pads, but you know, when you're pushing it, you're always using your brakes. So everything is good. Everything is positive. I missed riding last weekend because of this stupid surgery I had, and I've been really, it's been terrible. Like, I had to miss work, and I just can't tell you how excited I am to be out back on the trail. And I've been working on bike projects in my shop, and it was great to have the downtime, but it was terrible. If that makes any sense. It's like having a brand new toy and you can't play with it, and you can only just adjust it and look at it. That's basically what it felt like. To keep this video less than 10 minutes, things that I have coming up. I'm working on a special project for my buddy Corey. We're putting together a hardtail for him, GT Outpost frame, his size frame. We're going to do a complete build. It's not going to be an extreme build. We are penny pitching, and the reason why we're doing that is because he's just getting into the sport, and we're not like getting the lowest grade items, but we're not building this to be like, I don't know, Pearl line, you know, like not everything on it's going to be Eagle crankset and shifter and, you know, the best wheels you can buy. It's nothing crazy like that. It is literally to get him on the trail and to be dependable, and that's what we're trying to do. And then I bought an awesome road bike. It's a 6Q Fixie / flip-flop hub freewheel, single gear. I really wanted to get a road bike to train on because I have to work on my overall endurance. Like, I'm really good, but I'm not as good as some guys that have been doing it for a long time, and I know that takes time and practice, but it'll help me out a lot if I could just take the bike to parks and work on some uphills and work on steady pacing myself, because I just want to bomb everything, and even if it's uphill, I want to friggin' tear that hill up, get to the top, and then I get wore out for the next hill. So it's being a happy medium is what I want to do, and that's going to help me. And then as soon as I bought that bike, which is kind of like a funny story, but it's not really a funny story because it kind of was like, dang it, I bought this bike, and my guy that cuts the grass, he's an ex-military officer. He's a really good guy, Mr. Dave. He's moving, and I just asked him if he had any old bikes that he wanted to get rid of, because we always use parts in my shop, you know, to get things put together for other little projects. And he had 3 bikes. Well, turns out one of them's $1,000 Kona, I guess is how it's pronounced, Kona. It's a cross-country bike, and this thing's got, you know, disc brakes, 1x system from the factory. I think it's a 9-speed rear end, good hubs. I mean, this bike is nice. I can't use that for parts. Well, he was like, you know, you've been good to me. Oh goodness, you gotta sneeze on camera. But he's like, you know, you've been good to me. You've paid me for cutting your grass for this entire year. Always double paid me. Let me sell you the bike for $100. And I'm like, well, you know, $1,000 bike for $100. You can't beat that. Well, I was like, well, I just bought a road bike. I was like, if you're really trying to, you know, get rid of it and take it to a good home, I might be able to do 50, because I literally just spent a bunch of money on my road bike. And he counter offer, he said, meet me halfway at 75. So I've kind of committed to that. So that's going to be another bike in the lineup. Where am I going to ride this bike? I don't know. It's really a thing to where if I got it, there's no way I could sell it, because he's such a good guy, and I would feel obligated to take care of it for the rest of its life, or until I was incapable of riding anymore. But to wrap this video up, keep it 10 minutes or under, this is everything that's going on. I kind of want to get away from the hands-on videos and more talking, because hands-on videos are, everybody does them. Everybody knows how to install pedals and tires, and if I had like a certain tip or trick like in the past, like I've tried to show you guys, I will put it on a video. But if it's just explaining the reasons behind buying good products, and what's a good product, a low-end product, what's a medium product, I will put that out there. You know, like this suit, I paid $50 for it, and it's feels like a $300 suit. And does it have any pockets, accessory pockets? No, but I ride a backpack, so it has a purpose. These are the kind of videos I want to put out. But until next time, this is Riding with Bike Talk. Thank you for tuning in, and please subscribe if you watch this video.